On the news headlines, Senate replaces Ndume with Monguno as majority whip. Tinubu requests addition of 6.2 trillion naira to 2024 budget. Edo government appeals Shaibu's reinstatement, says Omobayo remains deputy. MultiChoice slashes BBN price to 100 million naira. Good day, this is Leadership TV News. I am Nefisat Abdulrahman. Following the reinstatement of Comrade Philip Shaibu as Deputy Governor of Edo State on Wednesday by a Federal High Court in Abuja, the state government has filed a stay of execution of the judgment before the Court of Appeal. Edo State Commissioner for Orientation and Commission, Honorable Chris Nehikari, disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday. He said, pending the hearing of the appeal of the judgment, the incumbent Deputy Governor, His Excellency Omobayo Marvelous Godwin, remains and continues to serve as the valid Deputy Governor of Edo State. Leadership TV earlier reported that Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja had set aside the impeachment of Philip Shaibu as Edo State Deputy Governor by the State House of Assembly. The court, in its judgment on Wednesday, held that Shaibu's impeachment and subsequent removal from office violated the provisions of the law. Senator Muhammad Monguno from Borno North has been chosen to replace Senator Ali Ndume as the majority whip of the Senate. This decision was conveyed through a letter addressed to the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, signed by the National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, and the National Secretary, Ajibola Bashiru. The Senate on Wednesday announced the removal of Senator Muhammad Ali Ndume, APC Borno South, as majority whip. The decision was subsequently endorsed by senators present at the plenary through a voice note. The development followed the earlier demand by the ruling All Progressive Congress APC to Senator Ndume to resign position as the principal officer of the 10th Senate. Leadership recalls that Ndume came under attacks from both the presidency and ruling APC following his criticism of President Bola Tinubu's style of leadership against the backdrop of the prevailing state of the nation. The ruling party expressed the displeasure of the National Working Committee regarding Ndume's criticism of the government and the party. In light of these concerns, the APC leadership advised Ndume to resign from the party and join an opposition party of his choice. Still on the news, President Bola Tinubu has forwarded to the Senate for consideration and approval of injection of 6.2 trillion naira into the 27.5 trillion 2024 budget. The requested 6.2 trillion naira will increase the budget size to 33.7 trillion naira from the initial 27.5 trillion naira approved by the National Assembly as 2024 appropriation. The President in the request via a letter read on the floor of the Senate during plenary on Wednesday specifically sought the withdrawal of 3.2 trillion naira from the Consolidated Revenue Fund for capital expenditure. The President in the second leg of the request sought withdrawal of another 3 trillion from the Consolidated Revenue Fund for additional recurrent expenditure for the year ending on December 31st, 2024. According to the letter, Tinubu is also seeking an act to amend the Finance Act of 2023 to impose and charge windfall tax on banks and to provide for the administration of the tax and matters related thereto. For expeditious consideration, the Senate had already listed the two requests on its order paper as executive bills for consideration. A resident of El Rufai Estate in the Buhari Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory, simply identified as Nathaniel, was on Wednesday shot by kidnappers during a Ford kidnap attempt. More than 15 kidnappers stormed the estate around 2 a.m. in the wee hours of Wednesday, firing guns indiscriminately in the estate. It was gathered that the kidnappers had attempted to abduct many residents before their operation was thwarted by the combined operative of the FCT Police Command and military personnel. A resident who identified himself as Saliu told correspondents that the security agents and kidnappers engaged themselves in a fierce gun duel that lasted for about 30 minutes. They added that the kidnappers were unable to abduct anyone from the estate but shot one resident while trying to abduct him. When contacted, the FCT police spokesman Josephine Ade confirmed the incident and said the police are on the trail of the kidnappers. We received the distress call and the DPO of Wari mobilized his men along with the military and swiftly repelled the miscreants in a gun duel. No one was kidnapped. Leadership TV cannot immediately confirm the condition of the shot residents as at the time of filing this report. On the entertainment scene, MultiChoice Nigeria has announced that the winner of the 2024 Big Brother Nigeria reality TV show will receive a grand prize of 100 million naira. This was revealed as hosted Nigeria's press briefing in Lagos on Tuesday. Executive Head of Content and West African Channels at MultiChoice, Busola Tejumola, made the disclosure on Tuesday at a press briefing in Lagos. Tejumola added that the 2024 season will premiere on Sunday, July 28 at 7 p.m. West African time, and that the show will be broadcast across all Africa Magic channels. This year's prize is 20 million naira less than the 120 million awarded to the 2023 edition winner. Tejumola also confirmed that the winner will also receive an SUV brand new car alongside the 100 million naira. Leadership recalls that audition for the 9th season of BBNaija commenced on March 27th and concluded on May 4th, 2024. And that's it on Leadership TV News. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website on www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.